Hi everyone, Sam Enudi broadcast. I decided to make this broadcast based on what I saw this week, August 24th, as published by one of the tabloids. I Pengasan, a Petroleum and Natural Gas Senior Staff Association, accusing Indian companies vis-a-vis Sterling Oil of breaking, or of course, going against the expatriate quota when it comes to engaging hands in working with the company. In recent time, I believed and I heard the community cry out loud. Communities that host these oil companies cry out loud that they laid out. Of course, they fired about 200 of the community workers for just no cause. I think this accusation coming from the association that represent companies workers I actually gave credence to whatever uh, cries the communities made, of course, recently, saying that 200 of their people were just fired unjustly for no cause. Why I don't want to go into whether they sign memorandum or whatever. They didn't sign any memorandum before bringing in their people from wherever they brought them in India to come and replace the indigenes whose lands, means of livelihood were taken to build their companies. It's unfortunate that these companies just come to Ndokwa land and take the people for granted, and of course, do whatever they like, and no checks and balances, and no one tells them uh, why they negate whatever agreement they have before coming. Well, even without any paper being signed, any company coming to your land, taking away your farmland, taking away your waterways where you fish, knows very well that your economic power has been taken away and you need to be compensated by being gainfully employed. Some of these companies just come right in the back, of course, come with flimsy excuses saying, oh, the people are not qualified. Let them bring the resume of whoever they bring in from their country and show to the community and see if they match the 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 skill of the people of those communities. Sometimes they don't match. They just bring in anybody to just work there. What I'm saying, they don't even need to have any skill. You don't even in because the staff of oil companies are trained. You don't even have any skill. You don't need to have any skill to work there. If they actually want to do justice and do the right thing in engaging the community of which they have cited the company, they have to train them and let them work in the companies for their because of their lands that have been taken away from them and their economic powers have been taken away from them. Unfortunately, at this instance, no one, including the communities in Ndokwa land, checkmates them. The government in the country does not checkmate them. So with that, they just do whatever they want. They just do whatever they like. If Pengasan can cry, if Pengasan can come out and give this kind of press statement, then it means something is going wrong. And if you let it lie low, it's going to continue even more. They're going to do more than what you never. One day they could just wake up and say 30% derivation, whatever percentage of derivation they're giving to you is no more. And I want to say here that if there are few take peanuts from these people and refuse not to tell them the truth, they should stop. They should all fight in unison, have a very strong representation to the federal level, asking them to get these people to do the right thing, and of course, represent the land with which they are occupying right now by making sure they engage the people in their workforce. Not only engaging the people in their workforce, making sure that the people get their fair share by paying 30% derivation so that people enjoy the natural, the proceeds of the natural um, resources that were being put in their land which is of course no fault of theirs. Right now, if you go to Ndokwa land, the people live in squalor. The people live in penury. There's a lot of poverty in that land. No roads, no electricity, nothing, no infrastructure, nothing to write home about. And every day there's a very, very huge gas flaring going on, showing that it's a very serious production going on there. Their lands are taken away. Their waterways were taken away. Their roads are even taken away. And those same impassable roads are being uh, shuttled every day with huge tankers, gas fuel tankers that goes back and forth. Whatever the activities they're doing there, this is unfortunate, and it cannot be allowed to continue unchecked. If the Ndokwa leaders are hearing me, if NNU is hearing me, if all the Ndokwa's leadership of thoughts are hearing me right now, I want them to have a strong communique. I want them to have a very strong representation straight down to the administration at the federal level, the senators, down to the state and to the local level, and find a middle ground so that things will be done properly. Because right now, things are not done properly. And it's time to stop the carnage. Thank you very much for listening.